Good morning, good looking people, and you're good looking because you're always looking, and of course, you are finding the good in everything and in everybody. Hope you're having a great weekend. Today is the 10th of Elul, so today's Hayom Yom is all about Yechidus with the Rebbe, which was a private audience with the Rebbe. Many people were very privileged to have a private audience with the Rebbe, and there were different principles involved in that Yechidus, and we'll talk about that in today's Hayom Yom. But what's important that we're going to take out of today is that even though some of us may not have had Yechidus with the Rebbe, and right now we can't, there's still the principles exist, and we're going to go through those three today. Also, just a real quick notation, Yechidus also implies the word yichud, which means oneness, being connected with one with the Rebbe. Also, Yechida, one of the 5 levels of the soul is called Yechida. And that really it's our souls connecting as well with the Rebbe's soul, that they are connecting at that level. Let's read the Hayom Yom inside, and then we'll go over the message. The vintage Chassidim of the Alter Rebbe would offer 3 interpretations of the word Yechidus. A, clarifying. B, designating one's principles, and C, bonding with the Rebbe. The sources of these 3 interpretations are found in the 3 statements of the sages in Shkalim 6.2, Yevama 62a, and the Bereshis Rabbah 27, respectively. Implied is that the Yechidus clarifies one's spiritual situation, designates the pattern of one's divine service and turning away from evil and fostering positive character traits, and bonds a chassid to his Rebbe in a perfect union, enabling him to devote himself with all his personal desires to the Rebbe. It's a beautiful Hayom Yom. There's 3 things involved in Yechidus. A, clarifying. That was the first item. What does that mean? If you were to think, we talked about in a couple Hayom Yoms ago about clear targets or auditing ourselves. Before you do anything, you need to know where you stand. Where am I right now in this moment? Knowing your place is going to help you find out where you need to go next. So the first part of the Yechidus is clarifying our current position. B was talking about designating one's principles. That's the second part of actually knowing where you want to go. What is the goals of our Yechidus? What are we trying to accomplish for ourselves? This is the second part of the Yechidus, and the last part is bonding with the Rebbe. That A, I know I'm here. B, I need to get there. How am I going to get there? With bonding with the Rebbe, learning the Torah and the mitzvahs, understanding the directions and the directives of the Rebbe of what he gave to us. And by doing all 3 of these, we will be successful in achieving our goals. And this is really what came out of every Yechidus. So really, this is something we can apply to ourselves daily. Everything that we're doing in our learning, in our davening, whatever we're trying to accomplish, the first part is really to make a real self-awareness as, hey, I'm okay, I'm right here, but acknowledge it. It's fine. At least I know where I'm at. B, I know I really want to better myself. I want to get better at what I do. I don't know. Are you shooting for the stars? Is it way too high? Maybe something in the middle? Every person knows themselves. But the idea is to set a goal, an area that you really can achieve. And that's part of B. And then C is actually putting into action. Seeing what we can do to better ourselves. Learning more Torah. Learning more Sichas. Learning more Maimarim. Learning more of Torah in general will help us reach those goals. So have a wonderful week. Set your goals. Know where we are. Know how to get there. And be proud when you do get there. Give yourself also an awareness that, hey, I've achieved this goal. Very important to let yourself know when you're achieving your goals and to celebrate those, because that's a big deal. Have a great week. Have a successful week. We'll talk more tomorrow.